Hello, I'm Dr. Mordecai Brownlee, and I proudly serve as president of the Community College of Aurora. To be acknowledged by my peers of African Americans here in this Denver metro area means the world to me, and I really do mean that, because there's nothing like being recognized by your own people. It is an absolute honor and a blessing. When I first arrived here in 21, we were just reopening the doors to the college. And a part of that first 100 days of the presidency, there's a lot of information intake that goes into that process. And at that particular time, our college was preparing for not only a 10-year reaffirmation, but we're having to deal with the sustainability of a 12% decline in enrollment at that time coming out of the pandemic. And in addition to a lot of that work, we really began to look at our academic programs. And for the amount of communities of color, first-generation students and learners who we serve, we really began to have some hard conversations to say that the programs that we were educating these students for, the market had shifted, not only because of the pandemic, but even pre-pandemic. And there's an ethical and moral obligation that we have as educators to ensure that our learners are going to truly be better by the time that they leave our classrooms and walk across that stage. And we had reached a point of crisis within our educator community here at the college to say, we have to recognize that there's a large percentage of these programs that we're teaching in that feel great for us, but it is not ensuring equitable economic mobility for the students that are leaving these classrooms. And so I'm very grateful for a community of educators here at CCA that understood what needed to happen, embraced what needed to happen. And for those that are unaware, we closed 30 programs. However, it was very important as president that I made a promise to the college that no one would lose their jobs by us making these changes, because there was nothing wrong with the educator themselves, just the programs themselves had shifted over time. So by taking fear off the table, true innovation was able to take place. We've now replaced those programs with now high wage, in-demand programs. We are slated to have our largest enrollment in college history now, and we have really rebounded 3 campuses. So what we've done due to the sacrifices and the needs that really needed to take place, we've been rewarded, I think, by the universe to say, thank you for doing what needed to be done. The well over 65% of our students that are students of color deserve to see educators of color, educators that look like them in the classroom. And so we've made a very intentional effort to have the most diverse faculty and instructor ranks in this college's history. When folks say Mordecai Brownlee and they think about my tenure and my service to this particular institution and whatever else God has planned for me and my family as time goes on, it is my desire that folks know and feel that we were effective. We met the call. We advanced the mission. We understood the responsibility of the times. I would tell anyone that's in the room who is looking at this, watching this, and thinking about their own trail that they must blaze, it is so important that they develop their own personal mission, because what is considered trailblazing truly is just purpose living. And if you lock into what you've been put here on this earth to do, I believe that every door will open, every barrier will be knocked down because you're living in your actual calling. I want to thank my wife. I want to thank my children. I want to thank my mother who raised me by herself. She was an educator, kept me in that classroom. Joe Garcia, current leadership, the entire community of Community College of Aurora, and a big thank you to Dr. Ryan Ross, his team, leadership, and all those that are in this room. Thank you all for the opportunity to serve. It is certainly heartfelt and appreciated.